Hey everybody, I'm Liz, the Children's Services Coordinator at the Cumberland Public Library. This is CumberKids Books, where I share a selection of books you can pick up at the library based on a theme. Today's theme is Black History Month, and I've got a wonderful selection of books for all ages. I picked out a couple of brand new ones to showcase today. First up is Stitch by Stitch, Elizabeth Hobbs Keckley Sews Her Way to Freedom by Connie Schofield Morrison and Elizabeth Zunon. With textured collage illustrations and lots of quotes from Keckley's own autobiography, we're introduced to one of the most sought-after dress designers of the Civil War period, who bought her way out of slavery with her hard work and talent for sewing. Now, the book doesn't shy away from accounting the violent treatment of enslaved people, so be aware of that if you want to share it with your kid. But it's a fantastic account of an incredible woman and her skill. And just look at these dresses! Any kid who loves fashion design is going to pore over these illustrations. Another picture book biography I'm showcasing today is A Song for Jimi, the story of guitar legend Jimi Hendrix by Charles R. Smith Jr. and Adele Rodriguez. The book covers Jimi's life from his childhood in Seattle to the festival that catapulted the Jimi Hendrix Experience to fame in 1967. It also includes a timeline at the back of the book to flesh out the rest of the details of Jimi's life. The text of this book is written in the style and structure of a song, and it's absolutely written in a way that you can imagine Hendrix's guitar accompanying it. And once again, we have gorgeous illustrations to accompany the text. They really capture the psychedelic era that Jimi Hendrix exploded into. Great for budding musicians or any reader that loves a colorful reading experience. Black Heroes of the Wild West by James Otis Smith is a graphic novel biography showcasing 3 significant Black Americans who put their stamp on the Wild West era, but whose faces you will not have seen in most Westerns. Stagecoach Mary, Bass Reeves, and Bob Lemons are the 3 people whose Smith biography focuses on. In each mini-biography, the author sometimes narrates from a historical point of view, but then sometimes lets the characters speak for themselves in scenes from their lives. He also provides a great deal of back matter to give even more info on Black Americans in this part of history, including a feature on Afro-Indigenous folk. And my favorite part of that back matter is how it breaks down the whitewashing of Wild West life in pop culture, including how suspiciously similar the life of Bass Reeves is to the account of the Lone Ranger. Fantastic reading for older elementary kids who love graphic novels. Budding vocalists and fans of illustrated nonfiction will adore this book, She Raised Her Voice, 50 Black Women Who Sang Their Way into Music History. This book would be wonderful to pair with a playlist featuring all the artists, and lucky for you, Hachette Book Group created one on Spotify featuring everyone in the book. A huge range of talent is showcased here, spanning from old blues artists like Bessie Smith to contemporary singers like Jill Scott. The range also features artists from 15 different genres. Not just soul, Motown, and hip-hop, but Black punk artists, folk musicians, and classical. Each bio gets a gorgeous portrait of the artist with it, where you can see the full range of color and beauty of each female artist. Lastly, I'm going to share a couple of fiction books featuring Black characters. Fans of STEM-related school stories and books that feature friendship conflict will want to pick up Maya and the Robot by Eve L. Ewing. Maya is headed into 5th grade and pretty nervous about it. Her 2 best girlfriends have been assigned to different home rooms for the first time in their lives, and Maya's having a hard time connecting with new friends. One day she finds a robot in the back of a convenience store, and in fixing it up she begins to find her strength and confidence again. The book features science fair hijinks and robot antics and is a great pick for readers in grades 3 through 7. Lastly, fans of the Tristan Strong series, Jason Reynolds' Ghost series, or Jerry Craft's fantastic graphic novel New Kid may want to try Black Boy Joy, a collection of short stories featuring all those fabulous authors as well as other incredible Black writers like Lamar Giles, Varian Johnson, J. Coles, George M. Johnson, and more. And if none of those names are familiar to you, please come to the library so I can make your arms full of their books, or you can get a little sampling of each of them in this book alone. I love short stories. They're a great way to introduce yourself to a lot of different authors. And this is a wonderful book featuring a large scope of the Black boy experience. Thanks for watching today's episode of CumberKids Books. Let me know if there are themes or topics you'd like me to explore in future videos. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the library.